Are you ready? And we're talking about a hide-and-seek adventure, a real-life treasure hunt that includes one-of-a-kind glass floats. Let's welcome Kathryn Hearn, the Marketing Communications Manager of Jekyll Island. She's joining us with all the bedazzling details and how you can reap the rewards. Welcome back, Kathryn.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be back.
Yes, I'm all excited. I've got my treasure hunt sweatshirt on. You look very nice.
Thank you.
And for folks that haven't been up there for this big event, you know, we call it a treasure hunt or hide-and-seek adventure. Tell us all about it. How did it come about and all the fun that goes with it?
Yeah, we've been doing this island treasures hunt in January and February for over 20 years now. Back in the 1950s, East Coast fishermen would actually use glass globes to mark where they were fishing. And sometimes they would come loose and wash up on the beach, and people would find them. And so it's an ode to that history that during January and February we have an island treasure hunt of our own, where you can find one of these coveted treasures and take it home with you.
There's also stories up there about Blackbeard that used to hide his treasures maybe near Jekyll, but that's another show for another day.
Another show for another day.
Okay, so any advice for exploring and finding this treasure?
So they're hidden in plain sight. You're going to explore places like our beach village, our historic district, pathways. There's lots of bike trails that you can go on. It's really discovering parts of the island that maybe you've never been to before. Okay. So it's definitely hidden in plain sight. They can be next to where you park your bike. It could be next to a bench. And really the treasure, if you find one of these island treasures, is wonderful. But the treasure is also exploring the island and places and parts of it that you've maybe never seen before. Yeah,
it really gets you out there. It's just such a beautiful island. The bike rides. And with my luck, I'll probably walk right by it. And it's going to be right with it.
People have before. Yeah. They walk right by. They're hidden in plain sight. So it's nothing that you have to dig for or search for. They're going to be right there. And they're hidden all hours of the day. We have some treasure hunters that like to go early in the morning. We have some that go in the afternoon and some that go in the evening.
So they find one of these. So you've got the plastic globe, the clear one. What do you do when you find that?
So you find the clear plastic globe here. It's numbered. So the number that I have brought today is number 84. That one will actually be hidden. So hopefully you guys can go find this one. So you're going to find that on the island, and then you're going to go to our guest information center to exchange it for the island treasure.
And that's right when you drive into the island.
Right when you drive onto the island.
Got it. And then you exchange for that beautiful globe. Oh, I see you matched some of our colors here.
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay, that sounds exciting. And what are any cost to this, or dates or times it's going on?
Yeah, this is a free event. The only cost is the parking fee to get on the island, which is $8. And it's happening now through the end of February.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much. Always a lot happening up at Jekyll Island, and good luck. We got this. And of course, you can go to our website for more on this, and that's firstcoastliving.net.